What happens if you're sober and you accidentally consume alcohol? It happens. My sponsee wrote to me yesterday. She sent me a voice note in a panic because she consumed a dessert made with wine. Also, if you know of a dessert made with wine, let me know. I can't even picture what it is. I should just ask her, but if you know of one, let me know. Anyway, what I told her is that it happens, right? It's all about the intention. You didn't slip. No one's resetting a clock. Nothing happened. It's what you do with it. I said, if you go back and you finish your dessert, we're going to have another discussion. And if you go back and you finish your dessert and then you drink wine, we'll have other discussion. But it happens. My sponsor shared a story this week too that it happened to her in some Italian liqueur soaked cake. I don't know. All of these sound really horrible. It happens. I was working at a brewery. 10 on 10 do not recommend in sobriety. And I drank the kombucha on many occasions. It was fine because commercial kombucha has been fine for me. And then I tried a different batch from a keg that had been sitting there for months. And so it had time to ferment. And I didn't realize it. And I got to a table to take an order. And I was completely buzzed out. Buzzed out? Who says that? Anyway, I was buzzed. And I had a panic. And I realized what was going on. I thought about it, this was a couple of years ago, and I thought, who would know? And I have like a steady free stream of this shit if I want it. Well, I would know, right? Did it take me a half hour to decide and pour the glass into a sink? Yeah, but I did it. And so sobriety intact. It happens. It's what you do about it. And tell someone immediately. So tell someone and then don't go back to it. I don't dwell on it. There's no shame there. If it wasn't your intention and you truly didn't know, it could be really dangerous. I heard a guy talk about how he ordered an alcohol-free beer at a bar. They gave him a gluten-free one. He slipped for 17 years. So if you're able to have that experience, he knew within a couple of sips, if you're able to have that experience, make a decision and walk away from it, you're fine. You're fine. You're fucking winning. Also, I realize what I look like, but I'm working at the rehab on Christmas. It's pajama day. This is the vibe.